between people in the North and people in the South is people in the North do not understand our frenzy about college football. We're serious about it. The way we feel we play a ball game is sort of our way of life against yours, you know. Now, before I start, I want to find out where everybody's from. So let's get this out of the way. So we start. All right, how many Tennessee fans we got? Do we have any Vanderbilt fans? You, sir? You really want to admit that? All right. Is there any Bulldogs in there? Wow. Are there any Georgia Tech fans here? Are there any gay people here? We've had a hard time at the University of Georgia the last several months. We had that awful trial, you know, and everything, and, you know, people accused us of maybe, you know, paying off. Let me tell you something. We don't give football players. We don't give them no money. We don't give them no cars. We give them a 7-Eleven. They stick it up anytime they want to, you know. There has been some allegations that perhaps because of this Jan Kemp trial, that maybe a University of Georgia education isn't quality education. I have even heard it said if you drive through Athens, Georgia, with your window down, they will throw a diploma in there. That ain't true. You got to stop. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. I graduated from the University of Georgia. I'm very proud of it. If you get out of the University of Georgia, you're the kind of person that can handle all the problems in today's complex world. Things ain't like it used to be. Things are different today. Things are confusing. You got to have a steel-trap mind to handle this. Two of my friends graduated University of Georgia, good examples of that. Last year after the Auburn game, they're driving back to Atlanta. Bubba and Earl are their names. And they got to Winder, Georgia, and they noticed they bought out of gas there in the truck. And what the world are they going to do? Getting late. Finally, they get on the interstate and they see a big sign up there that says, free sex with Philip. Bubba said, pull in there, Earl, quick, before he changes his mind. Earl whipped it in. The guy came out and said, what'll it be? Earl said, fill it up. And they had a big time. You know, it's great. The guy comes back and says, that'll be $18.95. And Earl plays him and says, what about the free sex you got here? He said, well, you have to play a game to become eligible. What kind of game is that? He said, I think a number between 1 and 10. You got to guess it. Earl said, 9. Guy said, no, it's 2. Bubba said, let me try. He stood on a minute. He said, 7. The guy said, I told you it's 2. They get about 10 miles down the road, excuse me, very disappointed. Bubba said, Earl, I done figured that thing out. Said, there's a trick. It was a hoax. If you didn't get it, your friend will tell you later. It's okay. Right? He said, what do you mean it's a trick? He said, it's a trick. Guy just puts that sign up there, gets you to come in and buy gas. It's a trick. Earl said, no, it ain't no trick either. Bubba said, how you know? Earl said, I tell you I know. He said, my wife had done it twice last week and she won both times. Alabama graduate. We have any Alabama people here? I saw some trucks outside reading our ad. Noticed there wasn't no wrestling in town, you know. Alabama came to play Tech one time in Atlanta. A place called Nikolai's Roof had a big special. All the fried chicken you can eat, $79.95. Alabama guy walks into the place and says, excuse me, I'd like to order an RC and a moon pie. The guy says, you must be from the University of Alabama. The guy said, why did you say that? I resent that allegation. I resent the alligator. Just because I walked in and ordered RC and a moon pie, you trying to stereotype me? You know, that's ridiculous. Let me ask you something. Man walked in and ordered vodka, would you think he's from Russia? Guy said, I only just never came up. Let me ask you another question. Let's say a man walked in here and ordered pasta. Would you think he's Italian? He said, well, it just ain't never come up. I asked, what if a man walked in and ordered sausage? Would you think necessarily he was Polish? And he said, I'm telling you, friend, it just ain't never come up. So why in the world didn't you think I came in and ordered RC and a moon pie? I was from Alabama. He said, because this is a hardware store.